It's show. And don't forget to subscribe now. Download our free app now on Amazon Fire TV at HHQ TV 2.
I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch bag matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol. I ain't got no service. Still I got my metro. Don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go. I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
DNN Music Video Showcase. Check it out Monday through Friday, always on HHQ TV 2. Anyone need the plug? If you want to get on the website, hit me up. I got a deal for you. You are now tuned into the music shop with Miss Music, 91.3 The Plug, and HHQ TV 2. Yeah, that's right. Let's get it, baby. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It is. Oh, let me bring it on. I'm not gonna get this right, but what's up, everybody? This is the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug-in HHQ TV 2 right here on YouTube. If you are shopping for new music or new artists, then please check out the Music Shop for it. It's always a music affair with Miss Music and the Music Shop. But tonight, people, oh my gosh, I have one of my favorites on tonight. Everybody, welcome King Quez to the Music Shop. What's up, King? Let me give you a clapping too. There we go. What's up? You there?
Let's try this again.
Let's try it, baby. You over there getting situated for me? You there? Mm. You was
Yeah, I
fine
can't
just
hear
a minute
anything. Give me
ago.
a second. I might have to
Yes,
log out
sir.
and come back in.
Go ahead and log out and come back in. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run the promo that we got going on. So y'all check it out real quick while we figure out what's going on, cause I don't know, but we gonna get it. Mm.
Welcome to the Lyric Cafe. I got the flavor of the month for today. Spit chance off my tongue like souffle. Don't worry about this female cause I'm paid. Welcome to the Lyric Cafe. I got the flavor of the month for today. Spit chance off my tongue like souffle. Don't worry about this female cause I'm paid.
That's right. All right, we're back. Do you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Thank you, Jesus. All right, everybody. I have got somebody that is really one of my favorites. Social media. Whenever I have a problem, I be hitting my boy up. But anyways, I had to bring him on to the music shop tonight. Welcome to the music shop, King Quez. What's up, baby?
Not much. Appreciate you having me.
Anytime, anytime. I mean, you know, I got the show going on, and I got so many artists, and you've been like a loyal friend and a loyal follower for a long time, and I seen you getting back on your groove, and I was like, oh yeah, baby, I'm gonna bring him to the music shop, yes, you know. But I had to wait for y'all to get where you got to get and be like, okay, I'm ready to do what I got to do now, Miss Music. So,
Yeah, I was
well,
there for a minute. Getting
right.
work done.
So I wanted to start off by you going ahead and letting I have different genres on the show, so I definitely want you to go ahead and let everybody know what you are bringing to the music shop tonight.
What am I bringing to the music? My music don't even fit into a genre. For the most part, like because I like to accompany so many different elements of music together. So I never thought of myself as a rapper. I'm an artist first and
Mm,
foremost. So whatever I bring is usually a combination of things. Whether it be something from Afro beats or R&B music to rock, whatever. Like I try to incorporate different elements and sounds into it, so that I'm not boxed in with
mm.
everybody else. That ain't my position. I let them do that.
Well, I totally understand that. Now, I'm curious. Like everybody's got a story that I have on my show, and I'm curious. Like, how did King Quez get into doing music? Like, what's your story?
My story. Um, I've always been like music has always been number one in my life for the most part. It was, I use it as therapy and everything else. But as far as getting into being a recording artist, it was really my brother's. Uh, it was his brainchild, kind of. Him and my mother were conspiring and trying to lure me out of the streets when I was younger and trying to find me a different path. And I was rejecting everything because a lot of times you do what you're comfortable with. Situations started to happen that made me start rethinking what I was doing, where I was at, because I had outgrown that place. It was too small for me. So I
Hmm.
took my brother up on it. It was his idea. He wanted to be a producer. He wanted me to rap and tell my story because it was a interesting story to say the least. So that's where we started at. I left the southern hemisphere of Georgia down by Savannah, moved to Atlanta in '99, and we took off from there.
That's hot. That's hot. Now, you got some music that we're gonna be listening to, and I want to start off. Yeah, I want to start off with getting into these tracks. Why don't you go ahead and let everybody know what you're bringing to the music shop tonight?
Well, I don't even know what tracks you have right now. Do you have the
Oh,
newest release? I don't. I have
you know what?
no
Yeah, you didn't give me that one, but I'll let you know what I got. I got. Mm, I won't deny it, and for the love. Mm.
For the Love. Oh, okay. Well, those are two, moderately new. Well, For the Love is actually that just came out February 28th, I believe, on the EP The Light Within. So
Okay.
what I did is in 2022 I got with some new distribution out here in LA, SS Global Entertainment. Shout out to Tiffany Gaines. Um,
Oh,
but her,
Tiffany, I know Tiffany. I've done some
yeah,
promo work for her. Yeah.
yeah, Tiffany's amazing,
Yeah.
man. And she reached out to me
Salute Queen.
when I first came. Yeah, definitely. When I first came to California in 2016, she reached out to me. So once I
Mm,
got ready to re-release everything, and I made a plan to do it, I took all my music off all the platforms and re-released it through through her imprint. And
mm,
that was so from 2022 to now, I've been dropping music every month almost for the most part, whether it was singles or whatever. But For the Love came off the recent EP, The Light Within,
mm.
which did really good out the box. Like as soon as it dropped, the streams ran up. So I appreciate everybody who was listening to that one and still listening to that one. But
Salute to
yeah, yeah, For the Love is special. That comes from my in-house producer Chris Keys out here in Sacramento. One of the most musically talented producers I've ever met. Like this dude, he plays in like
oh,
two different bands, but he really is a musician. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a producer; he's a musician. So he did that track for me, and that was to be the intro for the EP. And then I won't deny it was me just kind of because of my outlaw lineage, I was just giving an ode to Pac because I really didn't do that much. I purposely stayed away from doing that in my music because I felt like everybody was oversaturating that, and I didn't want to be a part of that way. So for a long time, I didn't do anything to like redo a Pac song or take a Pac hook and make a song out of it. Like, but that's what I did. I won't deny it. I got a little homie named Alex that's over in Ukraine, and he actually sent me that beat. And as soon as I
oh,
heard it, that's what I heard to it was that hook. So, yeah, those are
oh.
two dope ones. I'm glad you chose those.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you know, we go way back. So I've been waiting.
Yeah,
I used to tell you all the time. I used to be like, "Yo, you need to get back on it. You
myself.
need to get back on it." And you finally did. And when
Yeah.
you hit it, I was like, okay, he's not just like, he's just not like, like getting back to it. He's like really getting back
Oh
to
no, no,
it.
no, yeah. I'm all
Like
the
you
way. I'm all
hit
the
it
way
hard.
in. I'm all the way in. Like my goal was to release because what it was is one of my
You got
favorite artists.
serious with it.
Um, yeah, yeah, I had to because the thing
That's
is, like,
serious.
I have so much music that's unreleased. Like just from what I have alone, there's hundreds of songs in my hard drive that I haven't released. Then my brother in Atlanta, he has more than I have for sure. So I thought about it and I realized that over the course of time, I really haven't given it my all, because I was sidetracked with life and trying to focus on other things that are passionate to me. So it hit me. I was listening to Nas talk a couple years ago and he said that he felt that same way. So what he did is he went on a mission to just get it out of his system basically and release like a bunch of EPs. And that's when I heard him say that, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because with me doing everything myself, mixing, master, recording, I didn't want to overwhelm myself by saying I'm gonna drop an album every month because that's a lot of work. So
Mhm.
I figured doing the EP gives me 5 to 7 songs. A lot of them I don't even have to do a lot to because it may be some I already started, some of them are brand new. Fresh thoughts, but it allowed me to get out a couple of EPs and a gang of singles in the past year or so, and I still got a couple more coming. Like, I already got dates lined up for a couple more singles that's coming out. I got 2 more EPs in the work, so yeah, I'm getting it all out of my system, like Nas said, until that way I can when I can leave empty. You know what I mean? And I can
Yeah.
say that I gave him everything I was supposed to.
Yeah, I had an experience like that. Like I got a chance to do music and I was dropping a song a month and I did it for like 2 years straight. I think it was
Yeah,
like for like 2 years, 2, 3 years I did straight. And I got something like 70 songs and it was great because like you said, I got to get it out of my system. Like I had so
yeah,
much music just waiting to get out
yeah,
that I didn't have a chance to ever do. So when I got the chance, like I was just making song after song, and some may be good and some may be not right, but
right,
they say practice makes perfect. So I was perfecting my craft, and
right,
a lot of the times you'll see an ascension in your music too, not
yeah,
just yourself in your life, but in your
yeah,
music. And that's one thing that I think is really cool. That I'm running out of battery. That's really cool is that here we are. And we're not just ascending as a person, but our whole life is ascending.
yeah,
Our choices are ascending. Our music is ascending. Our ears are ascending. So I think
right.
it's crazy that like we get to experience that. So I'm
I
happy
mean,
that
you
you
have to,
can be able to get it out your system too, because it can
yeah, I
it
had to,
can
I
cause
had
a
to.
lot of
Because,
stress not being able to
yeah,
get
it's
your
hard.
word out.
You can't move on most of the time creatively if you're stuck and something's on your mind. If it's something you're supposed to do, you won't really move on completely until that's done. So the best thing to do is get it out. You know what I mean? And it ain't even about the good ones, the bad ones. So there's someone out there. That's what I had to realize a long time ago. There's someone out there that's gonna always be drawn to your music, no matter what it is, no matter where they're from. Everybody has a
Yes,
different life. Everybody has different experiences. So one person may say, "I don't want to hear that song that has no relevance," and the other person, it may touch them in the
be
heart
like
somewhere. So
you. Mhm.
yeah, it's good to just get it
Yeah.
all out because the biggest thing is being authentic. That's the most important part of it. Doing that, you know what I'm saying? And that's all you can do. You
Yes.
ain't have to do anything more than that. Be authentic.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. And that's what I did in in that time is I was authentic. I was as authentic as I could ever be. So
Right.
I love it. Now, go ahead and give everybody your social media links so if they're paying attention, they can go ahead and look you up before we jump into this first track.
Yeah, definitely. Go follow me on Instagram. It's at King Quez DBMG. That's KingQuezDBMG. And that's the same thing on YouTube. Follow me there, subscribe, comment, like, check in. It's some dope stuff happening, so you definitely don't want to miss out on it.
That's what I'm talking about. I We have the first track that is coming up. I think, let's see. I'm gonna do I Won't Deny It. I'm gonna pick that one.
Oh,
Yeah, so go ahead, go ahead and introduce your track.
check it out. This is I Won't Deny It. And it's actually off the Evolutionary Gangster EP. So go check that out by King Quez. It's on all your major streaming platforms. Lock it in, save it to your playlist, and play it every day.
That's right. 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV2. The Music Shop with Miss Music. Let's get it.
I won't deny it, I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. I got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to a G. I said I won't deny it, I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. I got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to a G. Supreme thuggin', just check my DNA. Specific skills are detailed out in my resume. I'm mastermind at this game, but homie, I don't play. I know I'm shooter, so goobers need to scoot out the way. Demigod, and I'm here to usher in judgment day. Seems they forgot that there's roots to the shit they've gone astray. Hard as clay, not to sound cliche, but I'm the realest nigga dead or alive. Heard what I say? I push the chronic like I'm Dre. Hit it doggy style like Snoop. Little shorty up out the bay. I'm big in the West and in the A. And overseas, I'm a king. Word to Trey. I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. I got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to a G. I said I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. I got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to a G. Military minded, fuck adversaries. We'll do these zones all alone, cause y'all be hella scary. Hella late night conversations off in the cemeteries. I'm asking God why it's so hard when you're a visionary. Smoke your berries, this global dignitary is very adamant. I'm bad as shit, straight legendary. Mercenary, I'm brave hearted, so nothing scares me. I kick you with porn star bitches that wanna share me. Pour out some liquor from Fatal, Yaki, and Pie. Tell Sight what up. Told him I wouldn't stop. Till I'm chilling off the coast on my yacht. Someone that prom puffin' on pie. Yeah, I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. I got the police bustin' at me, but they can't do nothing to a G. I said I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. I got the police bustin' at me, but they can't do nothing to a G. Thuggin' peace, pop, peace, pop. Thuggin' peace, y'all, peace, y'all. Thuggin' peace, this, peace, this. Thuggin' peace, sight, peace, sight.
That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
that's dope.
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah,
love it. It's still got that West Coast thing, that swing. It's got a little bit of Tupac feeling in there and, a little Snoop. I heard a few people in there. A little Easy
yeah,
E.
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah. Like,
all the big
oh,
influences.
that's so cute.
Appreciate
See,
it.
you just keep coming with it. Like, I can only imagine your catalog. Like you said, the way that you was making music.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
yeah. It's heavy. Like honestly, I don't have to. If I just wanted to stop recording for the rest of this year, I could just release what I have because I have enough songs to mix and master and go through. But I'm trying to. What I'm doing is I'm working on giving a lot of the unreleased old music at the same time while I'm giving them brand new, fresh music. So they'll get a mixture of both. They'll get some of the stuff from back in the early 2000s, late 90s, and then they'll get some stuff from today right now. So yeah, it's a lot gonna be hitting in the next year or two. Like, 'cause I'm gonna get it out my system, because I also do filming and stuff, and I'm enjoying that a lot. So I got to find a way to balance that time out and make more time for for filming and doing
I'm
projects on that
I'm
side of the door.
curious. What's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Yeah, it was Scorpio, wasn't it? Yeah, Mr. Water sign. I love that because with that ability, you know what I'm saying, you can flow. You're like water. Anywhere you want to go, you're gonna end up going. So I love
Yep.
that. Plus, you got that shell of protection. And I'm a shelled critter. I'm a crab. So we're
Oh yeah.
both shelly. We're like the only, and we like the only two signs that are shelled creatures.
That's why. That's
So
why
yeah,
most of the
so
time, like Cancers and Scorpios always vibe. Like a lot of
yeah.
homegirls and homeboys on Cancers. My ladies are
My
Cancer.
best
Like
friend, yeah, see, one of my best friends used to be a Scorpio, so yeah,
yeah,
like,
we always did that.
we're
That's always been a vibe,
yeah,
and it's
we
natural. I never, it wasn't like it was a forced thing
exactly.
for me. 'Cause I wasn't even into science back when I realized it, but it's just a natural vibe that those two signs kind of work well together, in my opinion.
Yeah, you said your girl's a Cancer. Salute to her. Hello, Queen.
Yeah,
I love cancers like other cancers. So to yeah,
yeah,
to hear that you have a cancer, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. See, we cool like that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and Scorpio. I hate to say it. I gotta put. I gotta do it for you, lady. I gotta put the Scorpios in check. Nice. If it's a battle between a Cancer and a Scorpio, Cancer wins. So
that's, that's
don't
what
even
we
go
said,
there,
right?
honey. Don't go there. Yeah, zodiac sign. Yeah, girl.
Scorpio,
Yeah,
we
she got
tend
the
to
one up
allow it.
on you. But I'm 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 playing with you. But I'm not
Yeah,
playing. I'm actually telling the honest truth. But I'm just pulling on your balls there. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
a little bit. Yo, this next song is called "For the Love." Man, we gotta hear this because you like I said, you're pretty dope. I can't wait to hear the new criteria, the
Oh
song
yeah.
for the love. You know what? Go ahead and throw out your social media sites again because I got to do this like two, three times, four times if I got to. Go ahead.
For the love, produced
Everybody
by
get to
my.
follow. Go ahead and send out your links.
Oh yeah, the links. Yeah, go get the link. King Quez DBMG.
Let's
Also, I got a new
the
channel.
links.
You
We're
want to
gonna do
go to
that
that? It's called.
next.
Uh, I'm saying? No, so yeah, go there. Then YouTube. You got to go to YouTube, man. That's where it's King Quest DBMG, and then you got to go search for the Black Experience channel, and it's Experience spelled with the X. That's where you're gonna get a lot of dope content at. So go check that out. And for the love, man, that's one of my favorites because that's heartfelt. So can't wait for you to go ahead and rock that. Chris Keys out there, wherever you at, man. Salute to
Yep.
you.
Here we go. All right, yeah, let's get it. 91.3, the plug in HHQ TV 2. For the love, let's get it.
Turn this sideways.
I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Yeah. These grown little boys is a mess. They always need to get some off their chest. I'm sucker free, feeling blessed. Blowing the best bud in the West.
If you like to beef with rap words and you're over 40, then you're hustling backwards. Listen here, shorty, we done came too far. Remember, we lost Park right side of Suge's car. That's one of our brightest stars. The hell is niggas thinking? Anyone's accessible like Kennedy and Lincoln. Someone will leave you stinking, and then you're just a memory. Fading unless you really done something here. That's amazing. CIA persuasion, deadly Caucasians, and still we fight each other while our race they're erasing. Tune into this station. I'll provide the hope to heal the nation. All I want is love, no compensation. I'm not rushing you, but I'm impatient. Every word I'm speaking, it is family adjacent.
Look, man, I love all you niggas, man, but I mean, you goofy motherfuckers really killing hip
I'm in love with hip hop. I love the lethal verbiage and to hear the beat knock. I'm criminal minded like KRS and Scott the Rock. If I had one wish, I'd resurrect Biggie Pop. That's word to Pete Rock. I'm in love with hip hop. I love the lethal verbiage and to hear the beat knock. Criminal minded like KRS and Scotland Rock. If I had one wish, I'd resurrect Biggie Park. That's word to Pete Rock. When Biggie died, I cried. Couldn't imagine the pain that his mother felt inside. That could drive you insane. Nas and Hov ended their beef. I clap for that. That was big. Do you know the impact that they have on rap? Rest in peace to Young Dolph. He seemed like a real cat. God damn. Man, I'm so sick of us saying that. When are we gonna learn? The hot bullets burn, and usually there is no return. So mamas cry over churn. Only 22 went in to earn. The reaper's mind is stern. Meet the worms, and life goes on. They talk about you and they put you in a song. But what does that do? Is that love really true? Come on, ain't hard to tell. So I pour up some brew and blaze a nail, drifting, wishing at a well. Come on. I'm in love with hip hop. I love the lethal verbiage and to hear the beat knock. I'm criminal minded like KRS and Scotland Rock. If I had one wish, I'd resurrect Biggie Park. That's word to Pete Rock. I'm in love with hip hop. I love the lethal verbiage and to hear the beat knock. Criminal minded like KRS and Scotland Rock. If I had one wish, I'd resurrect Biggie Park. That's word to Pete Rock.
Yeah, it's the return. Man, thought we had evolved. It seems like we're going backwards. It's alright though. Don't you worry. The evolutionary gangster is here. I got you. I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
Oh yeah, that was dope. Yo, um, yeah.
You know what?
I
Made a
always be
mistake.
talking about StreamYard on here. Go ahead.
I was think- I was thinking about two different songs because I got a song called "A Mother's Love" on that same project. That song is one of my favorites, actually produced by my homie Wiz Beats out in Austin, Texas. Like when the video came on, I thought about it because that was like the last song I added to the EP. It wasn't even supposed to be on there actually, but yeah. So that was produced by Wiz Beats, not Chris Keys, who did the intro to the album.
Okay, nope, not a problem. Hey, we got a jewel today because like that was a really lyrical song. I'm loving it. Like you was going hard on them bars.
I
Like
appreciate
really
it.
hard. So salute to you for, keeping it lyrical. You talked about different artists, not just Pac. You talked about Dolph. Yo, Rip the Flipper. So yeah, like I'm loving it. You got some good tracks, y'all. You need to make sure you get over there, give them some likes, give them some comments, show them some love. You know, like, share, subscribe, do all those fun things I haven't. Get his numbers up because that's my dog. That's my dog.
That's right.
So,
Well,
you better treat him right because that's how we do it. We treat everybody good. But yeah, so I'm loving it, loving it most deaf. Like I said, y'all, you definitely got to check him out. You got any events coming up? You got anything going on that's coming up you need to let people know about besides the EP? If you want to run that
now,
again.
yeah, right now I'm just doing a lot of music and getting it out the way and shooting more videos. Like and some short films that I'm working on. That'll be something that because
Oh.
it's gonna all be incorporated. Like I did one short film about depression, and it's on the YouTube channel. Y'all make sure y'all go King Quez DBMG. But
Mm.
like what I'm doing is I'm using my music to add to my own short films. You know what I mean? Just to create a different lane from what else is going on. And that was always the plan. You know, I just had to get to the point to where I was mentally capable of doing it like that. So so right
And
now, only thing I'm doing is a lot of music and a lot of filming. That's it. No events coming up as of now, but I am working with my people in Australia to do a return tour over there, which would probably be summertime for them, which would be like December to February. So we're working on that. Outside of that, yeah, it's just a lot of recording, mixing, and videos coming up.
dope. Well, when you get the videos done, make sure you hit me up because I would love to bring you on. That way we could do a show with the videos and.
Absolutely,
Yeah, like I'm
absolutely.
talking about, yeah, even the one with depression, like I'll run it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I got
I'll run
yeah,
it,
because I'm gonna
babe.
be thinking a couple more. Yeah, it's not a long one. It's like a five. The short films will typically be like anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes to like 12 minutes. They're not long films, and there'll be all types of different stuff. Comedy, there'll be some music based, but mostly it'll be just a different realm, different thought process for me just adding my own music to it so that, there's more ways to spread it out and let people get to hear everything that's going on.
Well, that's cool because I'm excited. I don't know if y'all excited, but I'm excited for what's coming in the future. Yo, King, keep it up. Quez, y'all definitely make sure you show my boy some love. But yes, keep it up. Salute to you. Make sure you keep your queen in check because a happy queen
Right,
is an unhappy king. An unhappy queen is an unhappy king.
right, right.
Okay, and definitely,
Absolutely.
I know I got things to do. We're at the end of the show, y'all, but you got things to do? You busy?
Yeah,
Because I know I'm
absolutely.
busy.
I'm sitting in front of Pro Tools right now because I'm putting together a Lost Files EP that's gonna be coming up next. That's music done by the legendary Chris Starr, CSP
Ooh,
Music Group in Atlanta. Mostly by him, but it's all old era stuff like 2003. They'll get to hear the old Quez Outlaw as opposed to King Quez. So that's something you definitely want to be checking for the Lost Files. It'll be coming real soon, June actually. I'm saying soon, but it'll be here in June. So yeah, that's what I'm about to get back to. I got to get through mastering some joints on that.
all right, y'all. So you heard the king, King Quez. Y'all check him out. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug-in HHQ TV2. We'll see you on the next episode. And good night, y'all. I hope you have a great night tonight. God bless you all. Say night.
You said you miss music.
Thank you, King. Thank you, baby. You're
All
welcome.
right, see you soon.
All right, later. You are tuned into the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV 2. That's right.